My name is Kiara Machado and this is my self-improvement project. The purpose of my project was to improve my cardiovascular endurance through running and to supplement this with stretching. I was able to explore my mobility, work on my core strength, and learn how to make realistic running goals throughout this self-improvement project. I plan to run 3 times a week, do mobility and stretching exercises, and incorporate ab exercises to strengthen my core. I did find that I really enjoyed working on the stationary bike, so I definitely did incorporate that into my workouts. These first 2 exercises are exercises that I did to strengthen my core on the pull-up bar, and I usually did these right after my run or the cardio exercise that I did. I did work on rolling out my body after the run, and this is an exercise I did with a lacrosse ball. The next 3 clips show me performing different dynamic stretching activities to prepare for my run. These include A skips and C skips, and then I also worked on stretching my hamstrings. This clip is me performing the sun salutation or Surya Namaskar, and this helped my breathing while I was performing my cardio exercises and during my runs. So my goal was to run a 5K in under 35 minutes with this project. You can see that between June 2nd and June 16th, my pace did not decrease drastically. I started at a 13:57 pace and I ended with a 13:48 pace. And that made me realize how difficult it is to create realistic running goals. I also noticed that your pace can vary drastically between the days that you run. Some days I would feel great, and other days it would be really hard for me to keep the same pace as the day before. So your pace can vary very much. These are 3 resources that I used to learn more about dynamic stretching, mobility, and the proper form for running. I wanted to prevent injuries from happening because I'm such a new runner, and these are 3 resources that made it easy to do so. My goal to run a 5K in under 35 minutes was pretty ambitious considering my starting pace. I learned that running is hard and it definitely depends on how you're feeling that day. Like one day your run can be really good and your pace can be a lot shorter than the next day when you're not feeling so great. In the future, I hope to continue to stay consistent and I hope to create a running goal that is attainable and realistic for me. Thank you so much for a great semester. I know that everything I learned will be put to good use in improving all aspects of my health.